of wisdom. It's like, oh, this is kind of how life is. Everything's gonna fall in line. No need to worry. Have some faith. All right, today I'm checking out Pat Benatar. I'm listening to the song All Fired Up. Let's get into it.
Reaching out with both hands, gotta feel the kick inside. All fired up, there comes a time. All fired up, just floating. All fired up, learn from all mistakes. All fired up, fired up, fired up. Hey. Ain't nobody living in a perfect world. Now everybody's out there crying to be heard, and I got a new fire burning in my eyes, lighting up the darkness, moving like a meteorite. All fired up, there comes a time. All fired up, everything just falls in love. Learn from all mistakes. All fired up, fired up, fired up. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith.
Okay, what phase of life, you know what I mean, is Pat Benatar in as she's making this song? This song sounds like kind of reflective, you know, everything falls in line, the deepest cuts are healed by faith, but then also she's fired up about something. She has like fire in her eyes, she's all fired up. I love that feeling of being super fired up, like excited to wake up every day to tackle something that you're fired up about. You know what I mean? That's like one of the best feelings in the world. Being fired up about anything, even if it's a relationship, you know what I mean? You just desire someone so much that's like fire. You're passionate about the relationship, business, going to visit, whatever you're doing, visit family, being passionate or like fired up about something, that is such a good feeling.
I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything
was actually a pretty drum heavy song, like the way it was mastered. You know what I mean? The drums were very prominent. Back in the day, that was absolutely essential for me. You know what I mean? I needed the drum heaviness. Nowadays, I take it. I love drums still. I love the bass. You know what I mean? Oftentimes I'm moving with the bass and whatnot. But it's not, you know, it's not absolutely necessary. I'm reflecting on my own musical journey, listening to Pat Benatar do something. I don't know what she's doing. She's reflecting on life, or maybe just, I don't know. But the whole, like, all cuts, the deepest cuts are healed by faith and everything falls in place in line and all that. That sounds very like she got to a certain point of wisdom. It's like, oh, this is kind of how life is. Everything's going to fall in line. No need to worry. Have some faith. It'll heal all your wounds, you know, things like that. So it's like half that to me, but half being fired up about something. It's like a 50-50 song or something. But I loved it in the chorus when you turn the texture on. Like in the verses, wasn't as much texture. But when Pat Benatar turns the texture on, that is definitely my favorite vocal style of hers. Any kind of singing she's doing with the texture, especially when she's singing like she's all fired up, you know, it really turns on the passionate singing with that texture. But I'm not even gonna try to imitate. That's a fool's errand. I'm not gonna be able to do it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what texture means.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.